Omnia Mind's overarching purpose is to help people, whether that's helping employees, leaders and managers to develop resilience, or whether that's helping leaders to develop advanced leadership skills. The overarching purpose is that we want to help people. This is very, very closely aligned to my own personal values. In my history, my background, I worked nearly 20 years with the Special Forces, teaching them high altitude parachute insertion techniques. It's a highly stressful, fast moving job and involved developing high levels of trust with individuals that were reliant on us to help keep them safe. Not only were they reliant on us to help keep themselves safe, we were also reliant on them and the people around us to keep us safe. During this time, I developed a persona that could cope very well with dealing with those stresses and strains at work. And this persona, I was very, very tightly tied into. Where I started to experience some well-being issues is when I didn't need that persona anymore and I moved into a desk job which was slower paced, didn't require me to be as resilient as I was in the past. And then I lost a sense of purpose. Unfortunately, I ran a narrative through my head, multiple times, that I was bored, I was lost, and I'd lost my sense of purpose. And that had a negative effect on my well-being. Had I known what we teach and how to deal with anxiety and stress that doesn't necessarily come from the front, sometimes comes from the sides, then I wouldn't have been had the well-being issues that I did have. Now that I know these techniques, now that I'm able to communicate these techniques, I'm passionate about helping other people be able to use them to, one, prevent themselves having well-being issues, or two, if they do get to that point, how to deal with it. And for me, that really is important. So that is, having a purpose is really important, and developing that purpose and being able to use that purpose in the workplace for me is something that is really, really important. I realise I said important there about 1 million times. If we can help one person to thrive at work, through one intervention that we do, one training session that we give, one pearl of wisdom that we deliver, then I think we will have achieved. But what we aim to do at Omnia Mind is to help thousands of people.